don't play it style again.
All right. Silly of you to think that you could ever test overall. We will kill you. Silly of you to think that you could ever test the overall. We will kill you. They're just some jump on. I know that overall of the done you in a cloud. What could it be in you that people see? What could it be? Oh, overall, oh.
I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
Live and overall setting.
You're the vice to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we are represent overall setting.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Your big respects, original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on overall setting.
This is Shinehead. I found out. So here what? As pertain to the overall setting. And for the main device, you should know say a prostant from where you do the dose straight out. I'm watching the face and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know overall setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw, and I will be on the overall podcast setting.
Come to the face and your device, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on overall settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now presenting with the Overall Settings Podcast Show.
Hey, don't know Fearless Wonder. I'm here represent the overall setting.
Catch me live on overall. This is J Warren, and you can check me out live on overall podcast. Not gonna make them need. What's good with the Salaman and Tigana overall? Me coming some like wire fire everything. Police man a fire AK-47, but soldier man. Them a fire is the love.
Artists with there we do a bad artists with there we do a bad artists. Yo, drop on that bad artist song there. Drop on him song. Drop on him song.
Yeah. Judgment in this a revelation.
Drop on that artist bad song.
Fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping
Mad!
Fulfill the master plan, cause so many are
pull up my shoot there. What I feel like? What I feel like?
So many are fighting to win, fighting to survive.
Hold on, stop. You know what I love? You know what I love? The caliber artist who we carry over here. Leave Namek. You hear what the man I say? There's a whole heap of people out there fighting through it. No, hold on. You hear what the man say, man? There's a whole heap of people out there fighting through it. You have some people, the people them last year, brother, we worked through the pandemic without a vaccine, you know. Right now, them job them on the line, you know. You hear what I say?
Yo.
The people them worked through the pandemic last year without a vaccine, them job them on the line right now, brother.
Yeah. Remember, you know, we just done with one bad artist. And our next bad artist upon it.
Exactly.
Life. And yo, the talent. Because we just done with a bad artist and have next bad artist, but you believe that artist are just bad same way.
Yeah, man, cool, no, man. Then we can't drop the catch.
Brother.
We can't drop the catch. We have to big up Merm settings in that, you know, because and she about the whole of them bad artists, yeah, I know. She about the whole of them bad artists.
And them give some
exactly
some culture, some
exactly. Something we needed right now.
Needed.
Something we needed right now. Drop back with that bad song.
See, so many are fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand to fulfill the master plan? Cause so many are fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand to fulfill the master plan? Can't you see that the brother in the got away? I fight to get him out, I still you fight to hold him down.
Yo, what is it?
And that's a fact. They persecute the righteous man. No one prays the evil ones. Now this world is plunging into destruction, and so many are
fighting to win. Fighting.
Yo, I don't know if it was of me just a try. Pull up. I don't know if it was of me that try to go on. We'd have a bad artist go on.
Yeah.
And I'm have some caliber song there.
Yeah.
Well put together, mad cultural positive vibes. And we have a next bad artist where jeez, I'm pissed.
People if another
couldn't even yo.
People if another panel live right now. If you're the panel live right now.
I don't know.
If you're the panel live right now. Share the live.
This artist is a conscious.
Yeah man.
Artist, you know, and the titles and song them. That one when I just here was, if my correct, was win.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
win. That one win, you know.
You know, some mega drop on next. You know, some mega drop on next bad song.
Two same artists.
Hold on, man. You know, some mega drop on next bad song again. Mega drop on next bad song again. We're going to give the people them a visual, you know.
We have two artists.
If you're the panel live right now, people. If you're the panel live right now, share the live. Because trust me, it needed. If you're the panel live right now, share the live. Yeah.
Yo. Yeah, you hear me?
Long time.
Okay, it sounds like something just.
Girl, you are a queen, a queen, a queen, a queen, a queen. Girl, you are my queen, my queen, my queen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Girl, only you can touch me, make me feel like a king. Girl, you are a queen, a queen, a queen, a queen, a queen. Girl, you are my queen, my queen, my queen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Girl, only you can touch me, make me feel like a king. Whoa, 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 whoa. You gave me that peace and joy within. Right, I know me like a feather. Can go through any stormy weather. With your love I can conquer. Girl, I need you and no other. Cause every time when we touch, it's like I'm in heaven. Ooh. And having you, oh girl, I receive your blessing. Yeah, yeah. And everybody say no that I'm changing some being with you. But every word they say it's true, cause it turned my gray skies to blue. But woman, I want you to know that you're not just another girl. But woman, I want you to know that you're the center of my world. And only you can touch me, make me feel like a king. You gave me that peace and joy within. Right, I know me like a feather. Can go through any stormy weather. With your love I can conquer. Girl, I need you and no other. Ooh, she tell me so many men have come around, but this beauty they could not find. Cause they were blinded by vanity. Yeah. So many come and leave like a dog without a bone. Yeah. whispering words of lies. But from I saw your face, I see the queen in you. And I know you need someone that is so pure and true. And birds of one feather will always flock together. So right now, Empress, your love me a treasure. Girl, only you can touch me, make me feel like a king. You gave me that peace and joy within. Right, I know me like a feather. Now go to any stormy weather.
Yeah, the man say him like a feather, brother.
Yo.
The man say him like a feather.
Yeah.
Yo, trust me. When somebody can make you feel light like a feather.
Brother. Yeah, brother.
I want to see
Hold on. May I take that step further? That was a tune. I just want to grab up my woman, blood clot, and yeah.
Yeah, no, but I tell you, brother, you know what is a feather? Me a boy where me I get her with the whole heap of food and me I put in my body from the and me have this big belly. Yeah. So you can imagine when you have all somebody where I make you feel like a feather, brother.
Take your load off your shoulder.
Let me not tell me, G.
You know the fashion and TLC when you get home. You know.
Let me not tell them, man. Right.
What me just say? Me want to grab up my woman right now.
Yeah, man. Let me not tell them, G. What you say? You have one more bad song before we bring on the artist. All right then.
Many will be rolling to the rocks, looking for place to hide. But the rocks will be running.
Yo!
So we have to make it out of this system.
Pull up my tune there.
You better find your way. Many will be rolling to the rocks, looking for place to hide. But the rocks will be running too. So we have to make it out of this system. Not and roll not be no victim. Cause Babylon must eliminate. Yeah, have to make it out of this system. Not and roll not be no victim.
Seems like he blaze a lot of fire, you know.
Yes,
man.
I hear the children are crying out. Who is gonna save us now? Between the church and the state, turn this world in a desolate place.
Asayagwan.
Yes, man. Give them one more.
Asayagwan. 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 What you say? Put a bunch on there.
The king is here. The king is on the line.
I'll welcome the king.
Yeah.
I'll welcome the king. Salute. 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 Salute.
Keep you know. Blood fill the street, you know. Yeah.
Pull up my shoulder. Yeah, brother.
Yo, let me hear a little bit more I tune, man, before you pull it up.
All right. All right.
Man, but let me hear some more I tune, man. Yes.
Yo, turn up a live, yeah. Turn up a live, yeah. If you're up on the live, share the live. Share the live right now. Share the live.
Don't cost a thing.
Keep you know. Blood fill the street, you know. Yeah. Keep Gambia, salvation in a Uganda. Africa must unite. Leaders are force and fight. The world is gone astray. Children them losing their way. In an heartache every day. Heroes say now. Perilous time I know. Blind I live blind I know. Keep I keep I know. Blood in the street I know. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, you have something else again?
Use your trial and step.
You have something else again? What? Yo! What one?
Yo, for a second, we kind of forget is a reason we are getting ready for the comedy. Just bounce music and
This one is called Achieve.
Wow.
So don't you give up on your hopes and your dreams.
Yo, pull up a tuna. Brother.
Use a trial.
Yo, the artists are coming with a fire, you know. They're coming with a fire, you know. Yeah, man, they're coming with a fire.
Yo, myself, I say for a second, I forgot we was about to do a reason. We just stay and listen music and yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cause whatever your mind conceive, you can achieve. So don't you give up on your hopes and your dreams. We were born to shine, so don't walk down. Remember you were born as a blessing. Just work hard and shape your future. Nothing to be no sharpshooter. Cause brother man, we need your strength in this time. Remember, the love is the answer, and you should be your brother's keeper. So remove those illusions from your minds. Cause whatever your mind conceive,
you can achieve.
Don't you give up on your hopes and your dreams.
What you say?
We were born to shine.
Wow. 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 Brother, what you say? Ready, you know? All right, then. All right, boy, me tell you. No, me not gonna lie, man. You see, like Bob said, when music click, you feel no pain, brother. Me feel like me ain't want like me hungry no blur now and somebody just come put one plate of food in front of me. Me feel like me walk about 100 miles and me want a little water to quench my thirst.
And the frequency in
the
the songs here just
keep
you going.
Yeah, man. Me feel like me when sick and somebody just carry some busy come give me and say, yo, drink this. You know, see it and I feel, me just feel rejuvenated, brother. Just based upon a little segment that where you play a while ago.
I like the connection and music, them,
yeah,
how
man.
them speak to each other. Like
yeah,
each
man.
music compliment, because before me play Achieve, we play a song named Serious Time. And him speak about a lot of issues that we have faced to this day. So when I think to myself, so Serious Time is a timeless song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Before that, we drop the win. So yeah, man, you win.
yo. What me just say, and I'm gonna repeat myself a third time. I'm a forget a reason we go wall with the brother. I just enjoy the music. I like me just in a different world and different vibe, like you know.
Brother.
Vibe.
It's a powerful artist we have bring from because him have this way to create an ambience with him song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Him thing normal.
Not now.
The music just kind of hypnotized me a little bit. Me just forget the reason we are going to.
All wicked works I get born up. Day up on my journey. Yeah, man, it's seriously King Malakiyah from out of Jamaica representing for you. Don't know,
King Malakiyah.
Podcast. You see me, I said, yeah, man, you're sure King Malakiyah will be live.
Live, him saying.
3rd of October. See me, I said, to this is to this.
I told her that. Not told her that. 3rd of October. That means Ndaya.
Ndaya.
So we not just
King
play him song
Malakiyah.
them Ndaya.
Ndaya.
All right then. So without further ado, a very warm overall settings welcome all the way live from Jamaica, King Malakiyah. Welcome, my general. Welcome.
Salute, General. Blessed evening to you all.
Yes.
Salute, you know, my general. Salute.
Hold on.
Yes, my king.
This question I have to ask for kick off the show. Mr. King Malakiyah, where did that name originate from, and make the people them know who is King Malakiyah?
Well, definitely King Malak, the name arrived from, and Malak is a messenger. And definitely I'm working for Yahweh, which is our Father, all of us Father. So right about now, if all of us say hallelujah, we say what? Yeah. So all praise to Yahweh, the Almighty Creator. Yeah. So within the English term, you'd have an angel who carry a message. So I am a Malak in a Hebrew. We carry a message for Yahweh, so I'm a Malakiyah. I'm a person who bring forth a message to my
He's
Father.
a messenger.
Wow.
Definitely.
Wow. Wow.
So the name comes about that. Yeah. That's the name.
All right.
No message without mess. No testimony without test. Yes, we
definitely.
Yeah, man. Malakiyah.
Yeah, brother.
Malakiyah.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I mean, with the world we know say, you're not born big so. So
Naturally.
like where did this consciousness, where did all of this begin for the eye? You know what I mean? Like where tell about prior to when you discovered, when you became in tune, or as people love to say, woke. Before you became woke and tapped into the gift that you were given, like where did it all begin for the eye?
All right. For me, straightforward, I go way back. From back in school, you don't know you to beat the desk and do a thing. Never know. Instead, you don't know that thing you're inborn, and if you bring it to the forefront in this world, where I was creating. All right, 2000, coming down, and you don't know, I discover myself, because before that, you don't know, I pass on the roadside and hear people do them thing and I sing and I present certain thing. You don't know. Me have this yearning and I say, I can do better than that person. Because I hear them draw some note. But within me as an individual, I say, I have something more on that. And when I say, I can say it better. But not knowing that this was my calling. And this was ordained for me to bring forth in life. So in a 2000, you don't know, went in a Christendom. I search to find myself and you don't know. I search to find the real me. So I'm going to Christendom because, be led and going to Christendom and you don't know. There and then me find out I have this gift within me can sing. So boom, I take myself to the studio being a newly baptized person you don't know and start write some gospel song and there me discover say, yeah, I can sing and I can put things together and stuff like that and the journey continue. Wherein you don't know, all right, I grew more and more in grace, the Most High. I know and say, yo, the wider side of the world, as the Messiah would have said, him come for the sick, not them who feel like they are saved and don't need the physician. You see me I say? But him come for those who are lost. So you don't know. This is where my journey take me. In 12 now, you don't know me enter the Rising Star competition with original song. So there barefoot first. Our barefoot foot just the same. I was elected in a number 10 just the same. The 10 spot here and you don't know. Being a person who not known by no one and be selected in the top 10 just the same, that was overwhelming for me. So you don't know. Then bring me to the forefront. You don't know with a lot of promotion and thing like that. So here I am to the day, still fighting with what I found out that hard in me and I supposed to bring to the world.
And you know, it's just a talent within me as an individual. I write and do little producing and bringing forth what I have to this world because I know I was born and ordained to bring forth something to make a difference.
Wow.
Here I am.
Wow. So you know that from the outset. It's like I mean, even though you kind of say you didn't know that you were ordained to do it, but the music basically called you. You know
Definitely.
what I say? It's not like, you know what I mean, like it's something where they speak to you. And I like me say, even though, you know, Sharpman settings is more from the promotional aspect of things. But him could have taken money and put anywhere, but him decide to put it in music. Me and, you know, father, you know, live Namik now is more of from the musical standpoint. So we were called by the music as well. And it's
Right.
one
And it's so funny because the three of us have a different. You are artists. I'm more. I love the music, and I love put my money into making music, and him love playing music.
Okay.
But him is also an artist as well, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But you see the different tree dynamic in general.
But like me tell people already, brother, music is a frequency.
Yes.
And when
Yeah.
Bob, the prolific, like bro, just listen, like Bob, we have to give Bob Walipa credit, not only for just reggae music, but for making Jamaica synonymous around the world because he crossed all genres and he took it to a level where some of the greatest artists in the world have never been and will never be. You know what I mean? Bob Marley, even right now, in debt, is one of still the top selling artists in the world. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Of course.
So for him to transcend through all of those genres, and then he's only one of the few people who almost literally every single one I'm offspring, and him offspring are musically inclined. You know what I mean? Like that. That's that. You know, as bad as George Jackson was. Yeah, you have the Jackson 5, but none of Michael Pitney them not sing. None of Jeremy and Jackson Pitney them not sing. You know what I mean? And then so on and so forth. So Bob was one of the few where him legacy continues to live not only through the right. Yes, this what I'm talking about. So when him say something as prolific but as very simple, all right. If you listen to it, if you just say it out of your mouth and say, yo, when music lick you, you feel no pain, it not gonna resonate as to when Bob will say, one good thing about music, when it lick you, you feel no pain. It's the frequency in which that statement lick your ears, brother.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Now King Malachi, him now say all of this short of acknowledging, say that's how your music come off to us while we there listen to it.
Exactly.
You know, it have that depth, and just listening to your introduction just now was like, yeah, you have a caliber, you have depth to your music, you have deeper meanings to where I say you stand by something, especially a name. So
he's a messenger.
Yeah,
and,
man.
And what pertaining to that, how old were you when you felt that first energy as far as say, yo, me I pick up a music me want to do, you know, me I go be a messenger, you know, whenever
Yeah.
is the lick you.
Well, definitely. We have come to know in our life, you know. We can detour from who we really was ordained to be, you know. You see me, I say, but as a scripture would have said, grow up a child in the way she grew, that way the holy will never depart. You see me, I say. So me as a person, though just like any other teenager when I grew up, you know, and I try search to find yourself, I always hear my mother say, if you turn to the Most High at all times, you know, from home grown and off of the table, you don't know this talk I would have come from. Say, yo, if you seek first the Father in all things you need, seek Him, and you will find your purpose and the meaning for your life. So first and foremost, when I start search for myself, you know, me I say, yo, you know what? Being a warrior, me I take myself to the church and see what it's all about. And this so me I come in me get to a spiritual, you know, going a spiritual realm of life, you know, more about myself, know about the system, know about everything. in life in a broader scope and a broader way. That's we can deal with persons on both sides of life. And it helped me so much to be the person who I am today. So you don't know. Fully grown every day just the same, more and more to knowing myself and just ask the most I to lead to manifest this which he will hand down to me to bring forth to his people.
Wow.
Yes,
So was it in church where you got that inspiration or the vibes and just
No,
you get the lick they say
no,
you go
by
sing.
going into church, me I kind of know my purpose, but not me bring my purpose in a church because the first before me immerse in a church, the first like say me I go immerse tomorrow. It's like the yearning for me say, say tomorrow when me I go church, me want to and sing that song and me never know say me was this person who. It's like say something I tell me say you have to go do something and me I say anytime them immerse me I go sing that song.
Right.
Me sit down in my house during the night there. Me sit down in my house during the night there. And when me sit down, me say, Father, you have to help me to write a song tonight. And me never know so me have the ability to write any form of song. And me sit down like from around 10 o'clock and put a book on the table and have a pencil in my hand and sit down. And me just start hum something and me just see things start flow. And from there and then, here I am today because the manifestation of the real me unfold to me and make me know who me really is in a life.
Right.
Wow.
So still I ask you this. How old were you when you get that energy, the vibes, that just you get that
20
little
odd.
Oh, okay, all right,
20
all
odd,
right,
20 odd. Yeah.
all right. No, but
Yeah,
it
man.
in a year before that.
Yeah,
It in a year
long time
way
from
before,
that's what
long
me I say
time.
from back in school, remember me I tell you so we have
Right.
beat this, We
Yes.
have beat this and I make and a vibe and stuff like that. But
So from this, so how old
yeah.
were you then? What?
Oh,
10,
school days
12.
they don't know you're 14, 15 coming up.
All right. So
Yes.
I just say you
Yeah.
get the little box. Say yo, I this
So,
and the
so,
energy that.
so the community where you reside in, was it like a musical? Were there musical resources around you outside of the church? From the church, how long did it take you to venture into a studio? Were you exposed to studio or stage show prior to when you went on the road with the Rising Star competition or, all that part there go?
All right. 2000 I going to church. And about the same month that I going to church. Since I find out that I can write song, I catch on to things fast. Me take myself, me get acquainted with somebody in a Christendom wearing, can build rhythm and do stuff like that. So I write my first song.
Well,
I find myself,
stick a pin. For the people that want to know where Christendom is, where exactly is that located?
church.
Okay.
Church.
Okay.
Church.
Mm.
All right, my brother.
All right.
Yeah, so for the first month that I went in a church now, me get acquainted with the persons them. As me say, as a person catch on to things fast, anything me put my hands to, you don't know me, I go want to manifest to the fullest. So from there and then now, I know persons and, know who play the music and who me can reach out to and I get familiar with persons. So by then and there, I find myself start writing more songs. So me just go, when me go work now, me save my money, put my money together, take myself to the studio, produce my first like 2 songs, pay for them, do everything. So from that on and on, it's just me. Take me make a thing, do what I need to do, take myself to the studio, do what I need to do and get a song out and get my thing ready.
Self-sufficient from a very early stage.
Right.
Wow.
So you do your own, you produce your own song, you put out your own song. So like him says, self-sufficient. So you are very deep in the business aspect of your career.
Well, definitely. Because you don't play none of the track that is different producers who produce those tracks now. But definitely have some tracks there whenever you drop one. I have Yahweh Go Before Me, which is my first produce that I've putting a EP together. And that was my first
Have it
single.
line up, you know. Have it
Yeah.
line up. Run it,
that
man.
that was
Have
my
it line
first
up, man.
single.
Run it, man.
You have that song there?
Yes, man.
All right. We'll chop that song there real quick.
Yeah,
Because that is a storyline we are going on. Chop it.
Now wake up, city and town. Your feet should be on solid ground. Cause it doesn't matter when the heat and they might plan up. All wicked works I get burned up.
Yeah, do it
They are
now.
on the journey. Yeah, we go before me. It doesn't matter when the heat
Wow.
and they might plan up.
Wow.
All wicked works I get burned up. They are on the journey. Yahweh guide and protect me. They are spreading rumors around the world, fighting for earthly glory. But this work is not to bring you fame, it's just to tell redemption story. It gets wicked on this generation when wolf in sheep clothing, sharing this wild and deception. Yes, I hear the moaning. But I am persuaded that in my generation, I will not relax and let the heathen dismantle the flock. So no matter where the wicked aim a plan up, all wicked works I get burned up. They are on the journey.
Wow, yo, brother.
Before me.
Brother.
It doesn't matter where the heathen aim a plan up.
Wow.
All nasty works I get burned up.
Yo, we can pull that one more time, please. Hold on. The music can speak to the soul, brother. It speak to the soul. Like, me feel like my heart I got some little while. Drop it back. Drop it back.
Now wake up, city and town. Your feet should be on solid ground. Cause it doesn't matter when the heat and they might plan up. All wicked works I get.
King Malakiyah.
Up on my journey. Yahweh go before me. It doesn't matter when the heat and they might plan up. All wicked works I get burned up. Up on my journey. Yahweh guide and protect me.
Yahweh guide and protect me.
They are spreading rumors around the world, fighting for earthly glory. But this work is not to bring you fame, it's just to tell redemption story. It gets wicked on this generation when wolf in sheep clothing, sharing the spoil and deception. Oh, yes, I hear the moaning. But I am persuaded that in my generation, I will not relax and let the heathen dismantle the flock.
So what you say?
So no matter where the wicked aim a plan up, all wicked works I get burned up. They are on my journey.
Wow.
Yo, mad.
Wow, brother.
Mad. No,
Yeah, me general. Yeah.
Another thing, man.
Ask the king this question real quick.
Brother.
Yeah, you hear me?
Brother.
Yes,
This song,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
I don't know if you play instrument or not. Do you play instrument?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Cause that song I sound like one of them songs where you just pick up a guitar and you just start with
Start
vibes
strum,
and just start come up with a
Brother,
melody and
brother,
some words. And
Brother, redemption song.
Yo,
redemption song.
that is me I tell you, mad.
I mean, it's
You know, I was waiting for one to play the second verse in that song, definitely, you know.
Oh, okay,
Because,
all right.
you know, yeah,
Well,
kick it out.
well, yeah, all right. Yeah.
That deception. Oh, yes, I hear the moaning. But I am persuaded that in my generation, I will not relax and let the heathen dismantle the flock. So no matter where the wicked aim a plan up, all wicked works I get burned up. They are on my journey. Oh, Yahweh go before me. It doesn't matter where the heathen aim a plan up. All nasty works I get burned up. They are on my journey. Yahweh go before me. Ministers of religion, your duty is to take care of the poor. But your greed and deceptions, you're closing our mercy door. You miss a man there in Congress, acting wise to be evil, but quit from being a fool and turn to righteousness. Man leaving a natural affection of a woman to lie with another man. But I know from creation, I tell you it's abomination. Woman and woman can't produce no baby. I see you all gone crazy. Hobby man and politics, blinding the nation with their folly tricks.
Wow.
But this fire come from Zion to purify the nation. So it no matter where the evil they might plan up, all wicked works
I get born up. They are from journey. Naturally, man. Yes, I.
Wow.
Mad,
Wow.
mad,
Wow.
mad.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Mad.
That one that weighty.
Yo,
It weighty.
Where to begin?
It weighty. It
Like me
weighty.
say, I think the man just don't understand. Well, I mean, understand.
Yeah, man. It weighty, man.
So that was your first.
That was all right. My label now, Awake the Kings production. That is my label that I put together to bring forth the works that will come from me, definitely. I work with everyone anyway, you know. But this is my thing that I put together and working on my EP to come forth. Okay,
So
to
this
bring
was
forth.
you branding yourself as this type of caliber artist, and
Yes.
trust me, this song did it, bro.
Yes.
This
So
one-
that my
this song
first
did it.
song from the first single from my EP, which is to come. I released 2 songs from the EP. I released Yahweh Go Before Me and Death Before Dishonor.
Yes.
Yes, which is supposed to have that song.
Yes,
just
man.
and-
That's before the Sana, man. Could you see that name? I refuse it, you know.
We are gonna bounce it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you say you're slappy way? You're slappy way that before the sun. All right. That before the sun.
Consuming fire. 999999999. The truth is like a consuming fire.
Money in the building. Mickey setting.
You may tear my flesh, but you can't take my soul. No. The only beauty in a man is the Almighty to behold. Oh, you may rob all the spoil, but you never been control. Oh, and talk all you want, the prophecies will unfold. Oh, the devil's like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. The Almighty send his blessings every second, every minute, every hour. Today, before this honor,
Yo.
the wicked and his work shall go down in disaster. Today, before this honor, no weapon formed against I shall prosper. I'm anointed and appointed to walk as a winner. Keep going.
Yes, I.
Wow,
Yes,
my
I-
G.
yes, I did before this
Wow,
Sana.
wow, wow,
Yes,
wow,
man.
wow. Them say great minds think alike. You know, and there's another death before this Sana, which happened to be one of my favorite songs by the late great Dennis Emmanuel Brown. You know me, I say, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's
Stand up to the name, man.
yeah, man, for real, man. You know, it who were some of your earlier inspirations, you know, outside of the father himself, you know what I mean? Like
Well,
music, from a musical standpoint.
yes, man, D Brown, man.
Okay,
I'm general, that man.
Okay.
D Brown, I'm a general, man.
Mm.
Lucky Dube. But a boom Bertha, man. You
Right.
don't know about Bob in your front pocket just to see him.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
man. So
right.
we're soaring at the abundance of goodness, you know, because from the seed I manifest greatness to our generation and generation is to come. That's what I'm all about. You see me, I say, because I've come to know that from you corrupt the music, you know, you corrupt the generation. That's why the scripture go and say, players of instruments and singers, my springs are in thee. So every man, why says a player of instrument, you don't know you're a leader which in your gifting to bring forth fruit that will bring forth life to this in this life. So if you're out there bring forth anything in the music where a corruption you have birth in a generation, and you are one of them who are corrupt generation, just the same.
So
and it's straight cut like that.
So you sound like somebody who has accountability, within the music that you put forth, which in a lot of artists shy away from that role. You know what I mean? So you definitely are one of those artists who shares the same belief that I do, that music is very influential. There is power within music.
Yes,
and,
man.
And it's a driving force behind a lot of what you see happening right now.
Yes,
Exactly.
definitely, man.
Exactly.
The music, if I corrupt the music, it corrupt the generation, because singers and players instruments have to go before anything in the earth, And it has to go before. So if you go and all right, every word is a seed, So when you plant, when you sow seed in our youths, them mind where corrupt, and you tell me say you love the people, them, and I send out certain lyrics and certain projection out there in our creation, and what you do around it? You blighted the future, and you damage the youth them mind just for paper chasing.
Wow.
So we abolish them things. We come against them things because we don't know whether that will manifest for my generation and generation to come. So I can't love my people and say we can't uphold none of them things and embrace nothing in that form. Because you kill my generation them spiritually.
Wisdom,
cut them off from the Almighty too.
So it would appear to me, from you made your entry into the music, you made your entry, you know what I mean, like I said, via the church. Do you I mean, because I mean, we clearly see what's happening within the music and within the world itself. If you're not really talk about a certain thing, or if you're not really exhibit a certain type of energy within your music, it's like you're not gonna really get the play. That doesn't seem to matter to you at all. But at the same side, on the flip side of the question, when you ventured into the competition, were you pushing the same energy? Or wow.
Definitely, it's always this is always me, definitely.
Wow.
Because
wow.
I've known my purpose.
Wow.
And I found my purpose. I know what I'm supposed to be delivering to my brothers and sisters out there. And not for a Christendom thing. Because the most I want to rule the earth through man. That's why I'm saying, with a pray for that kingdom come from heaven and earth. So Father want to rule the earth through man. So man must under on the earth representing the kingdom of the Father in heaven. Just like the Queen can have some people over in Jamaica, and in office when set up in Jamaica, everybody will speak for the Queen. So the Most High have us as human beings want us to represent heaven from earth to him. So they want to rule earth from heaven through us as mankind. And that enough of us now represent and understand the whole medium. So there and then, you have to come in line with the purpose. That's why most I say, aim in a man, create in a man, seek ye first no man the kingdom of Father and his righteousness, and make me lead you in the path. That's when you can be a vessel in the earth to bring forth that change there. Because when you change by the renewing of your mind, you go bear forth fruit that will make sense in the earth. And generation will change, and generation will acknowledge that, I am nothing without thee. So it's not so much about a church building, but it's so much about you, because your body is the temple of the Most High. The kingdom of Father is within you. So it's about every man, every one of us.
Yeah, man.
Every one of us, inspection upon us. And all of us are leaders. Because as you point out, and each one of us there, every one of us are leaders. Because every man have to lead out in their gifting. And every man will born upon creation of a gifting. So every man a leader. So you lead out in your gifting and please the Most High, bring barefoot fruit that will bring glory to the Most High. So we can see by that's why the scripture would go back and say, by the fruit you shall know them. So if you're not bear fruit around here, we are bring destruction for the generation. We know you're over seed. So you clearly can identify say you're seed of what? Lucifer. So we not have to sham by your works. We can see who you serve or who you pledge allegiance to. So it's not about a church building, because see it now, them have them pandemic now, them plan, and people have to run out of the building for know say, Father said, they that worship me must worship me in spirit and in truth. So you never need no building. At this your temple. So Father say, I dwell not in temple made with man's hands. That's why I create a temple for me to dwell in. So Yahweh temple ball out. Hallelujah. Praise it to him. So Father want to dwell in a man and rule the earth from heaven through man. So at that we are the individual of us, just turn to him and ask him for the direction and leading and try bear and bring forth the fruits and that will bring glory to him in the earth. And they say that.
Yeah, you have some bad song. May I ask you because you're artist, bad artist, but me love know about the producer them too. Who are some of the producers behind some of them bad songs where you have? Because them
All
go
right.
hand in hand,
Say most of these songs are some young producers. Most of these songs. Otherwise, some of the two that you play from me that I produce. One of the first song that I play, which is Win. It's from a young producer that I never meet him face to face yet.
And then build the
Not
rhythm.
even talking from forward. That songs come to a brother and come to me. The rhythm come to me and my voice the song, send it back and them just do everything what they need to do and get it to road.
Wow.
The second song, which is Serious Time. Yes, that is a song that produced right in Central Village here in St. Catherine from Pure Hits Record from one of my friends that I'm working with. He's the one who licked the rhythm for the two songs that I produced, just the same. But that project is his project. Serious Time, Perilous Time, Blind and Lead Blind, So the journey thus far is some small producer, even though I work with a big producer, which is 9 in the Observer. I don't know if you're acquainted with that person.
Me hear the name already.
Yeah, man, he used to produce songs with Dennis Brown. But currently now, I'm working with some huge producers where some tracks to drop my brother where, yes, it's them for comfort, The fruit them are ripe and them are, a birth and a comfort. And me just say I give thanks to that.
You're not giving a name?
No, I'm not giving a name right now. Anytime, all right. Anytime it come the podcast, I get it straight. And it's in a mixing format, The podcast, definitely I get it, man. Definitely.
I mean, bro, you have so much substance, not only within the music, but you have some people where walk the walk and them talk the talk, but them not necessarily walk the walk. Yeah. You know what I mean? With the type of energy where you push and the substance and other things and where you say, what made you chose the approach that you take now towards the music? Because you could easily well have been a gospel artist, or whatever the case may be. Even though you have substance within the music and you're pushing a message that probably would be feasible for a Christian audience or a gospel audience, you can't necessarily put it in a one box and say, all right, a gospel this. So
all right. What I've come to know, and that's why I run from religion. Like no form of religion. Definitely. Yahweh. The gospel is just merely the truth. So from you speak the truth, you are bringing forth the gospel because Father say a clean hands and a pure in heart.
Yeah.
That will I accept. You see me I say? So yes, that's why my song can't have no boundary. It can't play anyone in any one of them building. anywhere at all, and it's supposed to not have no limitation because it's supposed to be the truth and it's supposed to be something clean. You see me, I say so. Definitely, why I take this way which
approach
was already in definitely, and I've come to know that what I am nothing without the Most High. And if the Most High give me better life every day, wake me up in my right mind, and He might keep me for going, and He might keep me for do everything. Who me for pledge allegiance? Without Him, me are nothing at all. So what can I do without Him? All I have is the breath from my breathe, the ear from my head, the flesh from my have on, the breath, everything is. The song when I write is because of Him. I write it. Everything, every manifestation will come from a being. It's because of Him. So who can I be hymning to please each day? Must Him. There's nothing else to do but to give Him all the glory, all the praise, and all the adoration. And me not find myself at any point in time I do this, me feel like me last. And that's what me feel like last in that earth, because you don't know. A man life was made to bring glory to the Almighty.
Yeah, from the words of the great, artist when we just start listening of late. You have a brother named Randy Valentine. I don't know if you're familiar with that talent there.
Okay.
It's an artist so they are England, but when I say him bad like he has. And him have a song when name CMWare. So basically I say, the CMWare, but a different rules. It's the same scar, but different tools. And you touch palm religion, and the man say, I believe religion is division, and it blurs the vision of the people. And if you were to put, like me say, a genre, or put your categorize your song, or the type of music that you bring forth, or the message that you bring forth within the music in one box, then it would be an injustice to the message that you're trying to bring across. And I may understand why you take that approach. Then we just want to hear it from you. You know what I say? You know what I mean? Because you can't put yourself in a box, with the message. Because right now is the time when you look all over the world, when you see what happened, is we need the music at the most.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
We need the message at the most.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely.
And you're one of them, you're one of them man that with up on the front line with it, brother. I push it out there.
Give thanks.
And this platform, like me say, when we initially started it, what we tell people still is you can't have him is a selector. Him might have a sound where him represent. And that sound is an establishment, it's a business. So more than likely it have a mission statement. You have some people who speaking in a substance. Oh, we are the body sound out there, rare, or whatever the case may be. We are the podcast that differs. And the reason why we differ is because we wanted to push a different narrative than the one that's being pushed. We wanted to make a difference within society. And if it's even from our little vantage point, if it's the little three people where we're forward over here or wherever the case may be.
If it's even one person, will make a difference. It matters.
Exactly.
It matters.
And without even knowing that 300 artists later or 275 artists later, you would be here preaching this message, or a man like Mackie Conscious would be here giving us all of these artists, everybody will forward to the platform, bring something different, and they're aligned with us on the spiritual journey that we've embarked on over a year ago to change the narrative, brother, and he's a part of that.
Give thanks.
Because just like I was saying before, we'd have a bad artist. I mean, I say forget two bad artists behind, you know?
Bad as in great.
Bad.
Bad as in great.
Wicked, mad, sick, good. Yo.
Yeah, but me I tell you,
It's sick.
me I tell you,
For
my
real.
general. I mean, it's an honor. We have something else to drop.
No, before me even drop anything, I
Mm.
mean, your catalog so far, not to box your music, cultural based, but it's music for the world. May get that in your message, like it can speak to any group of people. And
Yes.
going forward, like how you plan to position this music for, for get the people them more involved with, because you have some strong points in the music. And me know this platform is one you're wearing, so even before you're smiling.
All right. Well, definitely, as you can say, and as you first me, these are some platforms that are good enough to broaden the scope of the message that I have to bring forth to the world. Okay? And the most I is just opening up doors day by day, even now, where you just want to prepare it, and the most I open the way for you. And trust me, I'm knowing that the most I open doors, because trust me, there's no limitation to what coming after this, what are gonna happen this evening through the manifestation of what is going on right here, because trust me, eyes have never heard, ears have never, ears have never heard, eyes have never seen what the most I have in store for his people. And trust me, I can see definitely that, the man them was chosen to do everything that you are doing now, right here, because it's more than the man them. It's a spiritual manifestation of fulfill, and I bring about. You see me, I say, and we all grow in righteousness and grow more in the most high and find the purpose more, and even me growing even now more and more. So me just see wherein is just, favor overtake favor, and the most high I open up.
Yes.
Doors.
Wow.
Couldn't
Yeah,
say
man.
it
Bless up.
anything.
Bless
Wow,
up.
brother.
Bless up. Yeah,
Wow.
man. Bless up.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
What you have for it?
I mean, for the top, same have the song him. You have the song him No Escape. You want to give us a little
Backstory.
to No Escape?
No escape is all about there's no getting away. All right. It's either right or wrong. There's a middle line between in a life. And we are always going like say, all right, say more obey the father, but better mysterious or not to follow him, We can't, there's a middle line, man. So either we are trying to go up on the right side, or we know we stand up in the wrong side, but we ask Father, for forgive me and just come over, man. And
So No Escape is like finding that balance for move
yeah,
forward.
man.
Alright.
Yeah, you need to choose. You need to choose. No escape is all about you need to choose life or death. Because death and life is in the power of the tongue. So it's either you have to make up your mind.
Wow. No
Yeah,
escape.
man.
No escape.
General. Righteousness alone, I know will exalt the nation. Yeah, I see a lot of fools rushing where the wise don't go.
Wow.
Yeah. No, they might wonder where them I go run to, where them I go hide. But you can't run away, there is no escape from the most high. Them a
Pull up,
Yeah, pull up,
man.
pull up, man. Pull up, yeah, pull up. Pull up.
Mother road.
righteousness alone, I know will exalt the nation. Yeah, I see a lot of fools rushing where the wise don't go. Yeah. No, they might wonder where them I go run to, where them I go hide. But you can't run away, there is no escape from the most high. They might wonder where them I go do, where them I go try. But even in the bottom of the sea, there is no escape from the most high. These are the days of the beginning of sorrows, and mankind are reaping what they sow. Ooh, Yahweh use the blessings of this earth to confound those who think they are wise. None shall escape the judgment in this time. Ooh, what the hidden from the wise and prudent, no reveal to the babe and suckling. Yes, rise up, Yahshua children. Where them I wonder, where them I go run to, where them I go hide. But you can't run away, there is no escape from the Most High. Them I wonder, where them I go to, where them I go try. But even in the bottom of the sea, there is no escape from the Most High.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yo, my brother. My brother. Listen. The first words that come to mind when you say in this song, you see the fools rushing where the wise don't go. What is your thought process while making these songs? Because that's just a few words, but they are so wise.
Prolific.
May I tell you?
Yes. Yeah. Because all right. Definitely the scripture shows saying that the beginning of wisdom is to seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High. So what the scripture say? If we not seek first the kingdom of the Most High, we are fool. All right, check it. Broadway now. The beginning of wisdom is to seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and all his righteousness. So if we not seek him, we are what?
Fool.
So I see a lot of fools rushing where the wise don't go. Because definitely, if we not seek the Most High, that means that the Bible tells us you are a fool. Because me make you and me create you and me want to have manifest my glory in you, that me can show you your purpose and show you who you're supposed to be in the earth. And bring forth glory out of you. And you try run from away from me and I turn away from me. So the Bible already show you who you be. So I just speak as a word, as the most I would have manifest something in my spirit and give me, say, yo, bring this to my people, they can understand. Not me so much calling somebody fool, but the Bible says a fool rushing where the wise don't go.
So a song like that, your creativity came from the Bible.
Well, definitely I take scripture out of the Bible and the most I just manifest that. It come from every side, you know. Yeah, natural life. All right, the second verse I say, tell them to seek life. You see me, I say, but they must seek corruption and I try unite in it. If you play the second verse in here.
Run the second verse, man. Run the second verse. We are running.
Yeah, man. Tell them to seek life.
Why seek for the living amongst the dead? Ooh,
go back a little more.
Do you not know that Yahshua is risen?
Go back a little more.
No, them I wonder where them I go run to.
No, I'm gone too far.
But you can't run away, there is no escape from the Most High. Them I wonder where them I go do, where them I go try. But even in the bottom of the sea, there is no escape from the Most High. These are the days of the beginning of sorrows, and mankind are reaping what they sow. Ooh, Yahweh use the basings of this earth to confound those who think they are wise. None shall escape the judgment in this time. Ooh, what hidden from the wise and prudent, no reveal to the babe and suckling. No, rise up, Yahweh children.
Wow.
Yeah, you go a little bit too much still, but anyway. That's okay.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
We'll go with the spirit carry, brother.
That's okay. That's why I say it's okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yo, you're lyrically inclined, my brother. Me, I tell you, say the words where you put together in that song, yeah, it's just. I can't talk. Speak up.
Yeah. You know me. You know me. Always have a disclaimer where we say. You have people who want to do things and you have people who are born to do things. And once again, them have to start call a show you overall 10 out of 10 because every single artist where we carry over you born to do what them do. You know what I mean? You know, none of us had a background in broadcasting or within anything that we're doing. the young lady Mermaid Settings that call you and book you, has booked over 300 artists. And she not have no background in a booking or music or anything of that nature. And everybody that she has been aligned with thus far is somebody who deserves to be here. Which solidifies and gives credence to the statement that I make week in and week out that we're on a spiritual journey. I mean, there's no other explanation for that.
And even to a level, we appreciate love that you give your time to even be here with us.
Yes,
That's even bigger than anything else.
yes. And it's a pleasure being here just the same too.
The greatest form of wealth, gentlemen, is to be enlightened,
Yeah.
and to be able to enlighten, because knowledge is the greatest form of wealth where you can have,
You always say a thing about time.
Yeah, man.
We all agree about time.
Yeah,
Someone
man. Yeah,
time
man.
you
Yeah, man.
cannot
You
get
can
back.
give somebody riches and material things, and them mash up. You put on your favorite suit for too long, it got dry rotten. I mean, you go out a road with the money, and eventually it got end up spin off. But the one thing where you can never give anybody in this lifetime and get back is your time. And one
Yeah.
of them, one of the most valuable thing where you have. You know what I mean? Time is the master.
Yeah.
Like that 2 hour, yeah, where it must spend with we right now is
Especially
2 hour.
upon a Sunday night.
Yeah, 2 hour when him take off, I'm existed.
Me I
You know
tell
what I
you,
mean? So
yes,
it's like
we appreciate love.
that man where I approach him last breath, or if him dip on him journey for already for transition. That 2 hour there is a 2 hour where him give we is a 2 hour where him could have did have to spend with him family, and him spend it with we.
That's
You
why
know what I'm saying?
that's why we have to acknowledge that.
Yeah, man, we have to appreciate love it, man, because we not
acknowledge that.
appreciate nothing but
Yeah,
boy.
man. For real.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
I
them
mean,
say what's a tree without a root, and trust me, your music full of roots, bro. Your
Mhm.
music got worth, like
Mhm.
recommend it to my kids,
Yeah,
like
man.
me see where the
Mhm.
message, your message are gonna reach the masses and it go do what it for do, because we all see that that's what the world need more than anything right now. You just need that positive energy, for stop being overshadowed by the quick rich or the quick hype and the buzz. The music here when I've been listening from you, Dan, like yeah, they speak for themselves and them timeless.
So with a man of so much of strong faith, so much faith, you know
Yeah.
what I mean, and so much confidence and conviction, and dedication, liveliness to the Most High. If you say, you know, um, what are some of the challenges that you faced, just as a from the human side of things, what I mean, within the music?
Well, we see, just like any one of us, the system not to embrace good music, we can't see that broad wide, Why? Because the good music show up a man, And if you know walk on the right side and a man not to want to play something, we are gonna show him up, You see me I say, and so a man think it's so easy. So definitely enough of the fruits and what we say are manifest, and enough of the person who was supposed to lead out in them capacity, we see where them are feel. And these are some of the things you want your music to go in line and for reach out there just the same. So these are some of the you don't know platforms wherein definitely these are some of the tests that come. It's great to know that a platform like this could accept my music, welcome me. You see me I say obstacle that they wearing, you don't know radio station you don't know to go out there with the music, and you don't know reach to this jacks and this jacks love the thing and play the thing just the same. Those are some of the doors definitely I need to open more, which I know them have to open because what's coming, them can't deny them undeniable. Because that's why I put in the work.
But
Yeah. Yes. And I just seeing that the most I favoring me, even with person. And this is favor just to see him tonight for me to be here, just to see him, you know.
Well,
and Father making destiny helper come in my part just the same way. He's a hand giving me a hand just the same and bringing me places and taking me places and opening up doors and opening up different avenues. So, you know, regardless, there are some trials. I smile when them come because I know that greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. And as the scripture says, all things work together for good for them that trust him and are called by his purpose. So every test, as you say, as we say before, there's a testimony. So me know, me I get the testimony, and me I see the result, and me I see the victory, and me I see everything behind the little shadow of negativity. So when negativity plays itself, me I see the light said we. So you know, it come like none effect, trust me.
So the question,
the
question is a 3-part question. So another part to the question now is, you know, now that we've addressed that part, what would you say single-handedly? Because I mean, I know there's so many more to come. You know what I mean? But what would you say thus far, single-handedly, is probably one of the proudest moments that you have experienced in this music business?
Wow.
Outside of being on this platform.
Yeah. You know, say, hold on. I've seen, look, hold on. Me and Robert, man. I done an interview a week ago down in Africa there.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, and trust me, that was awesome. It was, when I come off of that interview, the whole presence of the Most High, me feel the presence of the Most High. Everyone who even me send it to would have called me and say, youth. We really felt the presence of the Most High within the whole message and within the whole package and everything. And it's the one like this just to see him. I feel the item energy just to see him. And I feel the connection and the message really I go forth. So it's about we. It's not about us. It's more about the Most High, and it's good when we can do something to, you know, exalt the kingdom of the Most High more than even people are see it. Because anytime we exalt him, say, if I be lifted up, I'll draw all man and two. So judge what people are going to come to the podcast even now because we are lifting him up.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
You don't know, man. So that was a great moment, and what a lot, man. Trust me, you're a lot.
And the last part of the question is, after it's all said and done, you know, what do you hope to accomplish from every effort that you've put forth? What do you hope to accomplish from being the vessel and to what has been instilled in you?
All right. First and foremost, generation and generation to come, I want everyone who take up something from my catalog can find life through it. And know the meaning to life through my work. And acknowledge that, yo, I have to worship the Most High, you know, because he's the one who have me here. He's the one who is sustaining me. He's the one who is keeping me. So anyone of my material they take up is supposed to point. If me even sing a woman song, I tell you, it'll point you back to something about the Most High. Because it has to be something, you know? Because he's in everything, man. Pertaining to, you know, to life, which will bring forth goodness and greatness. So at the end of the day, this is what I want to leave. I want to leave a legacy that will find persons in the right way and let they come closer with the divine and walk in a oneness in a hurt with them brothers. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, what more is to be said, brother?
At the end of the day, you put in the work, the reward will come.
Yeah.
You put in the work, the reward will be there. Nothing can stop that.
I mean,
you say it all in a win, you know. You say it in a win.
Yeah, man.
Most of it said in a win, I tell you.
Week in and week out, you know. me don't know where me get the motivation because like there's so much other things that I do in order for just put bread on the table. You know,
Yes.
this is not one of them. You
Yes.
know, this is nowhere near, you know, that, you know, but at the end of the day, if I had to choose one that I love the most, it would be this. You
Yes.
know,
And we say it every week. Every week we do this for the love,
yeah man.
nothing else.
Yeah man. I
and
mean,
and it's such a pleasure to sit down. And we don't call it interview. We call it reasoning.
Yes.
With we're not gonna just call you an artist, but a man of your caliber, which happens to be a great entertainer and have a message for the people them.
yo,
You see me?
this are more than
So
reason. We just kind of, I think we
we,
just,
we, we love reasoning.
no, you know, I think we kind of rose the bar tonight. Tonight is enlightenment. Tonight is more of an enlightenment.
Enlightenment.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Alright.
Like it's you know, not only for, you know, collectively who they pan alive right now, but you know, like himself for years to come. Like once this goes out there, you know, it's there forever. You know what I mean? And then you have to remember we have the YouTube, we have the Facebook, we have the Apple podcast, we have this I go about 10 different platforms.
Yeah.
And you know, Habiji over in India or you know wherever,
Africa,
you know, somewhere somebody are gonna hear this.
Yep.
We need to hear it. And with it having that longevity and that persistence, you know, and it's gonna be there forever. So
yeah.
this will be food for thought for somebody who probably doesn't even
right,
exist yet.
right. Like we always say,
Just like
to
when
every
say,
artist, you don't know whose life you might change
yeah, man.
for a positive
Yeah,
and for
man.
the better.
And you can't tell me, you know, bro.
You see me?
You can't tell me, you know, bro.
Real quick, there could be somebody where was thinking of committing suicide,
Mm.
and them tune into the platform and hear
All right
King
then. How
and
much?
change
Then,
and
well,
them
I know.
life change and
Then,
don't
all
even
right then.
think
Well,
about
well,
that
I
no
know. Well, I
more
know my
and
general.
get up every day
Well,
and
I know my
listen to
general.
this
How
man
much? How much?
music.
How much? All right. Listen. And this is this particular interview is
No
no.
interview, brother. No interview.
All right. When I say this particular enlightenment
Reasoning, enlightenment, yes.
is no different than when you have a Cerealia where we there have to discuss our music career, our immense talent,
Right.
and she chose the opportunity
Right.
to speak about
Certain things that she went through.
certain things that transpired in her life that ultimately
We never knew she was gonna go there.
no, but she gave those people who didn't have a voice a voice.
Right.
And somebody might have seen that and said, John, you know, say, a long time that boy had done me this, or my uncle had done me this, or my daddy had
that
done me
happened
that,
to
or,
me and
you know,
me
and,
need
and,
to-
if she can go up on freedom platform and go talk about it, me can talk about it too. Or it might even make the perpetrator looking at himself and say, yo, you know, so I that thing that I go on with.
Mhm.
So tonight is no different, brother.
man. Never know whose life you might change,
Yeah, man.
my brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Never
man.
know.
Yeah, man. So it's so funny that when we pose the question to you, we're on the same mission without us even knowing that we're on the same mission, and it lets me know that
And
we're on.
we have to say this real quick. Where was that artist from that we interviewed that you're talking about?
She was in South Korea.
All right. So for sure, how far?
Mm.
How far?
South Korea.
South Korea.
Mm. We never anticipated being able to reach the amount of people who we could reach from right where we are, and it continues and it will continue. And brother, Natella, me feel the conviction in everything what you say. Like this is not, you're not just aimlessly say things because them sound good, or you put words together because you feel like our people want to hear me. Know you believe. Believe, believe is not even a word. You know exactly where you're talking.
Give me a minute. There. Drop a one song there. Drop a one song real fast. Yeah, but drop a one song there, man. Give me a couple.
Judgment in this a revelation. See, so many are fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand to fulfill the master plan?
But yeah, pull up. You hear what the man say? Fighting to win, give a helping hand. Life is all about.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Judgment in this a revelation. See, so many are
King Malakiyah
to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand to fulfill the master plan? Cause so many are fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand to fulfill the master plan? Can't you see that the brother in the gutter way I fight to get the voter, still you fight it to hold him down? System a kill us with state so you would say my job leaders fake and that's a fact. They persecute the righteous man. No one prays the evil ones. Now this world is plunging into destruction. And so many are fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand to fulfill the master plan? Cause so many are fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand to fulfill the master plan? God shall point you to heaven, but he's working for the devil. Church member dying in starvation. Enough of both say them a rebel, but say loud for the devil. Lost that hope of salvation. Them no seek to praise the Almighty no more. Them quick to cut them ears and shut the door. But I see the judgment is coming for sure. And so many are fighting to win, fighting to survive. So why don't you give that helping hand?
Fighting to
win.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Let me say waity. Waity.
Tell them from listen, winning, I'm saying win.
Waity. Something I say, obviously your journey is a little different from the average. You know what I say? So did you ever venture into like the world of like the sound system them or the dub plate them or anything of that nature?
You know, say, tomorrow we do two dub plate.
All right.
Hold on. But you don't know my thing have to be on a different car. You know, me kind of have to make that thing up on a level too, cause you don't know certain things can't say and certain things can't say from me. You understand? Yeah, man. So, but you have something to say, so say it.
Well, you reach a part because you have a song my name No Escape to, you know. So you know exactly what me I talk about him.
All right.
So you reach a point in a show where not artists no escape. You know what I say? We need a live overall settings dub plate from the eye right now. Any one of them songs that we will play, or if it's just something you want vibe, so long as you have say overall settings and a big up the platform, we need that right now.
So no, it doesn't matter where the hidden them are plan up. All wicked works shall get burned up. Overall settings they upon them journey. No hidden can't stop we. No, it doesn't matter where the pagan them are plan up. All wicked works shall get burned up. They upon we journey. No pagan can't stop we. They must spreading rumors around the world, fighting for earthly glory. But this clash is not to bring you fame. Boy, we are gonna send you to the cemetery. So no matter where the Eden, yeah man, natural.
You're the man, man. You're the man, brother.
Yo, brother, yo. It was your mother a singer, your father a singer, your brother and your family a singer because you have a voice, my brother. Jesus,
yeah, they're very commanding.
Yo,
very commanding.
Yeah.
And where you get the voice from, brother?
Boy, give a thanks, man.
Yeah.
And you know, before I leave this podcast tonight, I want to say this because I have this single that's soon to come, which I'm feeling so grateful about and happy. You know, balling in the streets now, vampire hunting the souls of the weak. Whoa, balling in the streets now, but I know the hurt belongs to the meek. Please run away from the council of the heathens. Yeah, they're here to bring darkness to your soul. Oh, I know that this world must be replenished. And in the end, Yahweh will sit on the throne. So don't you sell yourself no for material gains. Don't you lose yourself no for no fortune and fame. Balling in the streets now. Vampire hunting the souls of the weak. Why? Balling in the streets now. But I know the hurt belongs to the meek. Yeah, man, look out for that one.
Yeah, hold on. You sure say nobody? Yo, you sure say somebody else know over there with your car? When me hear you do the warrior a while ago, it sound like it's an arm and the chippy, you know. You sure say nobody know over there with you?
I'm me alone, man.
No, you have to give my piece. No, you have to give my piece.
You say chop something.
Yes, you have to chop something. With that time just do, you have to chop something. You have to chop something. What you say?
Why you do these things, brother?
Brother, you have to chop something, man.
Do it, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, brother.
All right.
You have to chop something.
At times I was told me should have traveled on a different road. Cause when you're not familiar with the crowd, they will leave you standing in the cold. You see, me never have an access code. Therefore, the doors were closed. But me continue to find my way. That's why me made the choice to stay. Cause there's no void. No distance between me and persistence as I'm steady putting up a resistance against adversity. And I'm so sure now that there's so much more in store and the form of many brighter days as we continue to find our way. Who know let me sing? Left, right. We'll just keep on marching on.
You know. You know, you warrior. You know. I'll be alive, me, I come out here mouth, nothing. You know.
Give you an next piece now. Give you an next piece now. Give you an next piece now. Give you an next piece. Give you an next piece.
So it no matter where the Eden them a plan up. How wicked works I get born up. They are on my journey. Righteousness it preserve we.
Real time.
No, it doesn't matter where the Eden them a plan up. And that's how it there, you know.
Yeah, man.
To work to get born up, car. You don't know. Yeah. Into greatness, man.
Yeah, man. Real time.
Willpower, man.
Yeah.
Willpower.
Live on forever.
Yes, man. And everyone will lock in. Everyone will lock in for the life. I don't know why this stick. But everyone will lock in for the life. Big up on yourself. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, man. I mean, me shout out some of the people that when I come in, car. You know, from like past couple shows, we've been so like mesmerized by, the presence of the artist and the caliber of the artist and the energy with them I bring. It's like sometimes.
Hold on. It can't stop move.
Yeah, so more say big up to Dana Panelive. I say all the way from Toronto, Canada. More say big up to Fire Nation TV. One big up say to Yadi in Essence. One big up say to Mary Gibbs, Melissa Thomas. More say big up to One Mermaid World. Remember, to subscribe to that channel, one of the best booking agent in the business right now.
Big up Merm,
You see me, I say, yeah, man. Big up David Edward, you know what I say? Big up Newton Panelive. I mean, big up Miss Teresa, you know what I mean, aka Miss Daisy, you know what I say? Big up the Kingdom Decree Network, you know what I say? Boy, I tell her, Fire Nation, me the big them up already. I mean, trust me. Portion of people that pan alive in my
Big up everybody, man.
Yeah, man. Big up everybody we're
pan
forward pan alive.
Yeah,
Big up
man.
A. Jones. You know what I say? Creative Kendrine all the way down in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Big up some people all they're from Central Village, right? Which part, you know what I mean? Your place. So, you know what I mean? Just big up everybody with the pan alive and a show of strength and I witness the greatness of our one.
For real.
You know, man. Say, you know what I mean?
We can't stop scroll all now. Scroll.
Yeah, man. I mean, I want to say big up to, Live Namic, because youth, may I tell you, even though you're forward for come show strength to the man will give you your musical namesake. You know what I mean? You're sitting for an interview yeah, and you never have to do it. You know what I mean? You could have done wrong, so I do what you do. You know what I mean? You're a selector by profession, you know what I mean? So we know you could have done anywhere right now and a rise, a change to you and your family. You know what I mean? And you choose today so with we and not only, the presentation that you've given over the past two shows make me feel like I want to tie you up in that basement there and make you want to
forward again.
So I mean if it's even 1 week or one week out of the month
we
or
there
something,
again,
brother.
man. We
Yeah,
there
man,
again
please,
because
man.
guess what going on? As a selector and also an upcoming artist myself, I'm there and I learn a lot. First, me see King Malachi. Me take in your songs, them know them in I'm a create now. So me definitely I gotta have them in a juggling, them way they. So naturally, I mean, with all of what me get from you as an artist, I mean, Dan, it was me. I'm happy to be here. Happy to spend my evening here right now. Like, yeah, it's worth it. You have a lot of. You have your frequencies on the right.
Yeah, man.
Level,
Yeah, man. For real, man.
And you lift. You have the voice where you can lift people frequency.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
And me hear them sing. You sing. My virgin over there sing. So what? I think so me can sing too.
Drop something.
Do it, man. Do it.
I mean, naturally, so willpower is fundamental to success. So without will, who are you? So here we go. As I look at my dreams and expectations, self-preservation are the foundation. Confidence against intimidation, a lot of frustration, still never shake, man. Them want me break, yet happy elevate. My time to celebrate, success resonate. Hard times get depreciate, still I appreciate. My past make me great. My will. Jaggy overall settings the skill. Or will. Naturally we have to
Hold on. I never know say it's so tough, man. You see the way you're so humble this whole time.
You never know
man, see the way you're so
humble. Yeah, your motor sir herb say humble thyself.
Yes, man.
All right, then that do it.
King
Boy, I tell her.
It's an honor.
Boy, I tell her, man. Tonight was just a night of upliftment. I mean, like the spirit,
epic,
like my era artist say, tonight was food for thought, not a kid's meal. You know what I say? You know what I mean? So it definitely was food for the soul. You know what I mean? I hope everybody else took away something and will take away something from this for the people and we're not upon alive right now who will watch it in the future.
Yes.
You know, man, I say, I hope everyone can take something, positive away from all of the energies that we collaborated with tonight. Because, like I say, settings is an entity within itself. You know,
Yeah.
the king obviously is an entity within himself. We bring our next energy nowhere. It's an entity within himself. So it's like when you literally look, people, I'm talking to the people that are on the live right now. So, yes, that man I one of the baddest festival maker in the business. So him have him flower and then we need him flower. You see, me a man we always have sugar and this. So, my place are the place where probably I'll Miss Matty send her son come down at my yard more while and say, yo, give me a cup of sugar there. See it. This a man have the milk, because him a raise the cow them. But you see, when you mesh all of them together now, you get one cake.
Naturally.
And everybody get a slice.
Yeah, man. Everybody get a slice. Yeah, man. See it. You know what I mean? So, at the end, I make his settings now, him there for eat it. So everybody play them part. You know what I mean? So, we need to when embarking on these type of journeys together collectively, the very first thing what you need to do, everybody need to do, is just check them ego at the gate, brother, and just allow them more side for this navigate through you.
Naturally, brother.
You know, man, say because none of we no bigger than that.
None of we. They say it, my brother.
For real. And one thing me have to say again, we say it already, may I say it again, my brother. We appreciate of your time.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Anybody who want to take the time out for big up right now?
Yeah, man, definitely, man. First, I want to say thanks for having me here. To all of you, Yes, Miss Teresa. Big up yourself, Miss Daisy. Bless up. Yes. Bless up yourself. Newton, David, Kingdom McCree. You don't know the whole. Everyone who locked on and take your time this evening to share it with me, that my evening can be special just the same. The honor, for having you, every one of you all, Bless upon yourself, open receive something from what, a birth from us, just the same, And thank you all. And trust me, brothers, trust me, keep on doing what you all are doing, because, the manifestation of the Most High must, enlarge on the border and keep on steadfast, that you can bear forth fruit for generation and generation is to come and make the difference in this world, which I supposed to be doing, you supposed to be doing. So may Yahweh blessing continual just be upon all. And keep
be praised.
I'm going to left you with this, my general. I'm going to left everybody pan alive with this, because the world we in, the struggle is universal. Regardless of where any part of crevice and corner of the world, because the world we are go through it. But the main thing is going through it. That means you're not stagnant. You're not complacent. You constantly go through where you go through.
Yes.
So maybe basically with that, just look for everybody with up on the live right now. I say, what more can I do? Could it be me alone? These bad things are happening too. Well, I know this can't be true. Because who am I if you try to claim that my burden is the heaviest? When I really haven't seen heavy yet, no. Well, I seen up, passing down on these unsolid grounds, but still I'm making my rounds every day. And I'm not alone in this plight, and as a witness, my plight is a price that we all have to pay. Because a lot of us are working but haven't been paid yet. And those of us who did living from paycheck to paycheck, promise me vacation, I ain't seen no days yet. Got my evaluation, but ain't seen no raise yet. And that's where it's just puzzling along these work days get. Caught up in this hustling, but ain't from my way yet. But I'm swearing at the end of the day.
More than a million things to smile about. Million things to smile about, trillion things to smile. Life is the greatest gift, so help me shout. I use all my trials to be wiser, overcome the fakers, cause Yahweh help me to be stronger. Naturally.
What you say, what you say? Take we one, carry one, you know, carry one.
In these last days, happy survive each phase. Heart us living up low wage. Mindset escape the cage. In these last days, have our kids them feel raised. Motivated, standing bold and brave. Fearless till we in the grave. Like a bird, moves from limb to limb. Society can't hold we down with systems. Rather be the vulture than the victim. Let the dead worship the dead. God fear of us the living. Thanks is given early in the morning as me risen. Entertain a spirit, keeps I driven, achieving everything. I place my heart in ya.
Confident in myself, so I know me have to win. Babylon system full of corruption and sin. Me seek the Most High and get my blessing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yahweh say be wiser than the serpent. Overcome the haters with love. Those who not pure in a heart, Yahshua is love. Have more than a million things to smile about. Million things to smile about.
Brother Ruan, yo, big up yourself in my general. Well, link up on the other side. Sin, and you
Love
don't
and
know.
manners are
You
respect.
don't know. You are now officially a settings member. So anything where you have, anything where you want to drop over, anytime you want to chip in, chip out, however the thing go.
But when we call and say you are settings this, you know.
Yeah,
nobody,
Yeah.
Word of love, man.
All right. Manners I respect you, in general. Anna. Anna.
I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before it's sure to be mine. And I do believe it and I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's arrival, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are outside. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows?
Assistant? Yeah, we are looking for you on B10.
Pico. Wow.
How are you?
I'm your sister Candy, you know remember me?
Oh. Like third time this round week, me I say. Yeah, I forgive me a number.
For real, I'll give it to you this time.
After me, I'm going to make a bun up like how you bun me up when we really Sky, where you go?
Daddy.
Me and Candy, a sister and brother. After we do something together.
Oh, Daddy.
Well, my daughter. Peter, where you there, sir? You know, say, Sky, me, come in.
How are you going in, sir?
The face, you can doctor phone.
Doctor, yo, where you doing on my place?
Where you and Peter now?
Catch Peter over my yard. Now my bed is no man.